Hi guys. Good afternoon, good evening, good day from wherever you're watching us from. So, like I said, Anthills we rise. Occasionally, we're going to have some august honorable people pass through our channel. And today, I have no less a person than my very beautiful friend Cynthia. As I always do, I'm gonna allow you to introduce yourself, okay? But then before I do so, Cynthia, this platform is called Ant Hills. And the response is we rise.
Wow.
So Ant Hills.
We rise.
Absolutely. Like you got a spirit, girl. Woo. So you're gonna tell us your name and then where we are now, like us in which continent or which country you are on, and then we take out the conversation from there. Okay.
All right. Thank you for having me. My name is Cynthia Mbago, and we are currently in the United States of America. Nebraska-Lincoln, to be precise.
Whoa. So as we always do, this is a conversation about Cynthia's journey abroad from where?
Nigeria.
Hey, Niger represented.
Yes, sir.
Omo. Anyway, so this is just a conversation, Cynthia. This conversation is unedited, unfiltered. Promise us that we're going to be as truthful to us as possible.
Of course.
Yeah. Anyway, so right now you are studying for postgraduate studies in the United States, right? We want to know, Cynthia, before coming to the United States to study, what were you doing in Nigeria?
So I studied English back in Nigeria. My BA was in English and literary studies.
Yep.
So after that, in Nigeria we have this thing called like 1 year service.
Yep.
So I did that for 1 year, and normally in that 1 year service they post you to like a company, schools, anyway they
Is it like national service? Ghana we have national service.
Yes.
Ooh,
So we call it like National Youth Service.
Okay.
So NYSC.
Yep.
Yeah. So I did that, and I was posted to like a software development company.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, they reached out to me, yeah, and told me to apply. So I was able to make my posting place to be there.
Yeah.
So I was working and doing my youth service at the same time. So that was what I was doing.
Yeah.
Before I came to Nigeria, before I left Nigeria, and I also got to work at a all these study abroad firms.
Okay.
I worked there a little bit before I eventually resigned and stayed back at home for like a year, like without really doing anything per se. I was into like writing, doing like freelancing job, ghostwriting stuff for people.
Yep.
For a year, I also used the opportunity then to apply to schools, and that was it.
Okay. Okay, good. But then, when you graduated from your undergrad studies in Nigeria, did you have let's say your final year level 400, did you have the inclination or the thing that, okay, I'm going after school, I'll be traveling abroad?
Yeah, I thought about it. Actually, I have like people who have like traveled all around me. So I knew that it was a thing, and I looked around me and told myself, with what I passed through in my undergraduate,
Yep.
I don't think I want to go to school again in Nigeria.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you tell us a little bit about it? What did you pass through?
Well, strike. Normally my program is supposed to be 4 years, but I stayed for like 5 years plus. I think
Because
so.
of
Because of strike action.
Oh my god.
So university was on strike. Nothing was really certain. Like even if the program is 4 years, you're not sure if you are going to graduate in 4 years. So I was like, I don't want to do that with the masters. Masters is typically 1 year, 2 years.
Yep.
I don't want to stay in a master's program for 5 years.
I see.
So yeah, and I said, I started questioning myself because I studied English, and it's a very controversial thing to study because people are like, so what are you gonna do after?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactement.
So I was asking myself those questions, and I felt like probably I need to experience studying English in a different place.
Okay.
So I can like build my resume or see what is actually out there for me to study. Yeah. So I had it in mind, kind of.
And like the people who are around you, who are travel, were they like friends, relatives, or what, schoolmates?
Yeah. Like seniors, like when I was in third year, people that were ahead of me, some of them had left already. Um, because I also had like siblings who were also in the path, like telling me this is a thing, or this is what other people are doing. So you should be thinking about it. So yeah, so most of people around me, people who have graduated, my family members, just talking with alumni, they were all into it. And like, since you're graduating and you're graduating with a good degree, you should be looking into this because that's something you should look out for.
Anyway, so now you knew that, okay, obviously you didn't want to continue with your master's degree in Nigeria. How did you settle on the place like America, England, Australia? How did you do that?
So, first of all, I was just looking at a place that would give me the kind of course, like degree or master's degree I want to take. And I had opportunities I knew that Canada, US would be the two likely places. I knew that UK, they also have like good programs, but I was also looking at the way they give funding. Yeah. So I got to understand that sometimes like UK schools don't really like give so much funding like that. So I just put them by the side.
Okay.
And then I looked at Australia. I'm like, okay, it looked like Australia was not so into the humanities like that. So most of the humanities um opportunities or programs were not like so in depth, or they were so more into science and technology. I just felt it that way. So I looked at then it remained like for me um Canada and the US, because other places were like you have to deal with language barrier and all of that. So I counted all of these things, and at the end of the day, I had Canada and the United States. I was like, so which one? And then I just searched online for schools in the United States that had something to do with digital humanities, because that was what I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
And University of Nebraska popped up, and then I don't know, I just liked the school.
You did.
And then I just applied.
Okay, so how many schools did you apply for?
I actually applied to just two schools for that year.
Yeah.
In the year 2023. Yeah, I applied to just two schools. Before then, I had applied to other schools. Like I applied to not to little myself down, but I applied to Oxford, and I was just trying to and even Cambridge. Obviously,
Oxford and Cambridge together the same year.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I did, and I was just like, well, people that I did don't have two heads.
Absolutely. Somebody says, I mean, what is the worst that can happen apart from yes or no?
No, exactly.
You didn't do it. You didn't do it. That's the Anthills spirit, rising.
I did, and I got rejections those years. So 2023, I applied to two schools. I applied to University of I think not Penn State, the one that is an Ivy League. What's that one?
Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's based on Pennsylvania.
Yeah, UPenn. Yeah.
Okay.
The one that's an Ivy League. That's UPenn.
Like you have a thing for Ivy League schools, right? I can see.
Well, I don't know. If you want to eat a frog, eat the big one.
Absolutely. I mean, in a can, we also have this thing that you got to develop a boy, get a bigger boy so that you can speak in.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
So yeah.
Wow.
So I applied to UPenn and then I applied to Nebraska.
Yeah.
But I was more interested in Nebraska, to be honest. So the reason why I even moved more I moved ahead to apply to UPenn was because they gave me waiver, like application waiver.
Oh.
Nothing. I won't lose anything.
If not, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't need to pay the fees. So.
Yeah. But I paid for the application fee to Nebraska. Because I just felt this was it.
So what was the outcome?
I'm here.
No, the other one. The
UPenn. Oh, it was a rejection.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, so after you completed your first degree, did your national youth service.
Yeah.
And then and then you applied to Nebraska, like the US school, you had admission, right?
Yeah.
How long was it after? So was there a gap year? When you completed first degree, your undergrad in national service, was there a gap year between coming to the US?
Yeah, the gap year was 2023. So 2021 I graduated.
Okay.
Started my new youth service immediately.
Yeah.
Youth service /work. Then after that I stopped working 2023, early 2023. So that within 2023 to 2024, I left was a gap year for me.
Yeah.
So
okay, that's good. Now, so when you received let's go back a little bit. You received your admissions letter. How was it feeling? I know. Tell us.
I didn't know what to do. Like I remember I just saw it and I just went to the bathroom. I just went to the bathroom and on the floor of the bathroom, I just knelt down.
Oh God!
And I know. I was not crying. I was not. I was just there.
Yeah.
For like how many minutes, and then I stood up, and like this is it.
This is it. I mean, what did you see first on admission letter?
Congratulations.
Oh my God! And then what next did you see?
You have been awarded. Blah 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 blah. We are giving you this thing based on merit because we know you deserve it. And I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you not see anything else?
What else? I can't really remember the word.
The vitamin M.
The stipend. Yes, so me. I'll be earning in dollars just to go to school.
So they're going to be paying you. And then what did you immediately? Yeah, you saw the amount.
Yeah.
What did you do first?
Calculator.
Anthills, we rise.
Yeah.
We rise. Because my past panelist, okay, one of them was like, the first thing he did was to calculate.
Oh, I didn't know it was a normal thing. To be honest,
trust me, when you think about 100 international students, okay, 99% they first they calculate.
I heard that calculator immediately. I was like, okay, so if they say this is what they pay in 10 months, so what does it mean for me in a month? How much does it translate to in naira?
I'm rich. Anyway, okay, let's go. Okay, so now you had your letter and excitement, euphoria, everything.
Yeah.
Tell us about your visa acquisition.
That was when I knew that God really wanted me to be here.
Okay. Tell us about it.
It was seamless and so miraculous. So the first problem I had, remember I told you I had a gap year?
Yeah.
When I was applying, I was not working per se. So people were like, how can you apply for a US visa? You don't have a tie back to your home country. The understanding of tie back to your home country is you need to show that you are working, you're connected to this organization.
Absolutely.
You have a property, I don't have a property. I'm not working. Not to even talk about how much I'm earning.
Yep.
So all of these things were lacking. So and people were like, what you should do is go to, any company and tell them to just say that you are an employee.
You work with them. Yeah.
I don't want to do that because I know how far I've come. That period of not working, it really shaped me. It really, I was at home and I don't just told God that, this thing is not a do or die affair. You're the one that gave me this stuff. And I don't want to go through the whole mago route to get anything.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that. So in applying for that, for the visa, I just kind of like, I just wrote what I had to write. Plainly, I'm not working. But the truth was that in that period, like I said, I was doing like ghostwriting work and all of that. And I was in connection with one of my professors back in Nigeria, the people who wrote recommendation letters for me. I was actually doing stuff for them, but they were not paying me. So stuff like writing paper, editing, yeah. So I just told him, look, I'm applying. Obviously, he wrote my recommendation letter, so he knows what I'm applying for. So I told him I'm going to be saying that I'm your research assistant right now. So, but I'm going to also put that I'm not earning or anything. So that was what
Like
I did.
pro bono cases.
Yeah. So that was how I filled my visa form, did everything. People said I was very crazy because how can you do that kind of thing? And getting visa interview dates was another thing.
We are coming to that. How was it?
When I finally got my I-20, and I was speaking to one of the people already in the school, and he was telling me, everything is, when you see the main problem is getting visa dates, getting an interview date. I told him, okay, let me get my I-20 first. When I reach that stage, I'll cross it. It was not up to 1 week of getting my I-20. I got the visa date.
How was that possible?
I don't he told me, okay, the thing people normally do is they join a WhatsApp group of people searching and sending updates. Hey, it's open, you can check. One night, I just checked my WhatsApp and someone said it's open.
You were in a group?
Yeah, in a WhatsApp group. And someone said it's open. I just quickly went online and saw abundance of dates.
Like, that is so cool. I mean, this is about the fastest I've seen.
It was like in 1 week after getting my distance. Yeah. And I chose the date. The date I chose was May. Because I was trying to, to just give myself enough like spacing to be able to, put things in order. And so I chose a date in May, and that was it. It was just that way. So seamless. It was, I think,
That's like a miracle, right?
Yeah. When I told him, like the guy I was in conversation with, that I've gotten a date, he said, how? Did you pay someone? I said I did not. Like, wow, I've never heard of this kind of thing in my life. I'm like,
this like unbelievable. All right, let's move on. So your visa interview. Tell us about it.
That was another miracle.
This is the episode of miracles. So just tickle your ears. Apart from here, there's no other place could have heard all of these. I mean, miraculous. So tell us about your miracle filled interview. How did it go? How was it?
I had my my day stayed in Abuja, my interview in Abuja, because there are two places, either Abuja or Lagos. So I went to Abuja because I was living in Abuja before I left. I got to Abuja on the day of the interview. To be honest, I was very nervous because of the whole stuff of tied to home country. I was nervous.
Wait, prior to that, have you traveled outside Nigeria before?
No.
That's your first time. Go ahead.
So on that day, woke up, did my prayers, and got there. Queue was long. I met this girl.
The queue is always long.
I met this girl in front of me. I said, "This is my 5th time." I said,
she told you just like that?
Yeah. He said, "This is my 5th time." I said, "Eh? Ha." I said, "God, I beg." We just kept talking, we were moving, everything was moving slowly until we got into, like, because
inside.
Yeah, inside. You just sit down and be waiting for them, for you to be called. You see people coming out with pink paper.
And the pink paper, what does it mean?
Rejection.
Oh my God. But why pink?
I don't know. So they're different. I think there's pink and blue, and it means different reasons why you were rejected. But what everyone is praying for is the white paper, because that means you got it. So I was just sitting down there, and when I finally entered, like, the room, there were people standing at the different windows. So as I was there waiting for the next vacant, the vacant windows for me to enter, they rejected someone in front of me. And the next window, they accepted someone. So in my mind, I was like, you know what, let me calculate that window where they accepted someone. That is where I will go to. Immediately, another window opened. So I told the girl before me was not like, do I want to wait? Like, let us swap position. As we were trying to do that, the security guard said, "Hey,
go here.
Move."
Those security guards at the embassy, they need to be studied. Trust me. Those guards need to be studied. Seriously.
He said, "Move, move." I said,
And what they say, you cannot challenge them.
I just told them, no problem. Just stood up and went and got to the window.
A male or female?
Male. I think it's a Black American or something.
Yep.
And he asked me, "What is your name? Tell me, what are you going to do?" I told him I'm going to study my master's degree in English. Said, "Okay, so how will you be funding this stuff?" Told him they gave me funding. I even got a fellowship too on top of that. So I mean, I'm excited to go and see what I have to do there, like what's the opportunities I have there. Said, "Okay. So do you have anybody? Do you know anybody in the United States?" Told him no. This is my first time traveling, and I don't have anyone there, so it's just me. Okay. And kept quiet. I was just doing. I told him, "Do you want me to tell you?"
You told him that?
Yeah. "Do you want me to tell you what I'll be doing?"
You asked him that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
"Do you want me to tell
Guys,
you?"
did you hear that? And then what did he say?
Yeah, I asked him, "Do you want me to tell you what I'll be doing when I graduate?" He said, "No, I don't want to hear that." I told him, "Okay." I kept standing, and the next thing I asked him, "Do you want me to tell you?" So I don't want any other thing.
You ask him, and look, I mean, like, guys, this lady here is something else said. Like, this is unbelievable. I mean, in Ghana, we say something like, "Who watches the watchman?" Like, who questions the questioner? Can you imagine?
Exactly. I could not believe it. I was also in my mind waiting for the home tie countries
Question.
Something. I was just standing there. He was just doing his stuff. I said, just collected my passport and gave me the white paper.
Just like that.
Yeah.
He didn't say congratulations.
Nothing. He just said, "Here, we'll tell you when to come collect your passport and everything." I just went out with the white paper, and I was like, "What just
What just
happened?
happened?
Does it mean have I collected? Have I gotten it?"
Oh my god! Yeah, because it's so surreal. Like,
I had to go and call someone who has already, gotten like their visa. Told him, what happens when you
see,
get
like you're still not convinced. Even though you didn't have the pink paper or the blue paper, you were still not convinced.
Yeah, are you sure it's the paper that the real white paper that they gave to me?
Okay, let me. When you had a paper and you were coming out, didn't anyone say congratulations or like people around?
No,
Did you hide the paper?
no, I was just working with it and moving.
Oh my god!
No one said anything to
But
me.
I am also wondering why he did not say, okay, you have been approved or something.
He just said, we'll let you know when to come collect.
Wow.
So I called the guy and was like, so when they
Approve you.
when they approve your visa, like what happens? He was like, they collect your passport and then give you a paper that tells you when you come and collect it. Then I looked at my paper. See, they collected my passport too, and they gave me this paper that does that mean that you said yes, Cynthia, that's what it means. That's okay.
Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god, I was like, God, I don't know what this is. I was so I could not believe it. I could not
Of
explain
course, this is
it.
unbelievable.
Did they ask me question about what I'm going to
Let me ask you, do you think the your position of like being confronting him with the questions did a trick?
I don't know if that was what did it.
Because trust me, I've not heard anyone do the kind of your kind of ambition, like maybe asking the consular questions. I've not had anyone do that before.
I don't know if that was what did it, or just I I was just so composed that day. I This is not to like speak highly of myself, but I looked around me, people who were speaking, I saw them, they were blowing grammar. Do like you see that they really need to get this thing, but I was just so composed, so happy to chat. Like I was just looking like let's just talk. I'm willing to tell you anything you want to know.
I
So I think it's that composure,
yeah, confidence, confidence,
showing you that I really have nothing to hide.
Yeah,
That I'm actually a scholar who is going to study. And I felt like maybe he just knows that he just felt it. And because I was looking so simple, nothing so serious. I had cornrows.
Oh boy, cornrows.
Cornrows.
Anyway, so now you got your visa.
Yeah.
And you're about to transition to the United States. For the first time,
Yeah.
did you know someone where you were going?
Yeah.
Did you have a friend, anyone, the school that you're going to?
In the school? No.
So how did you, how, like the transitioning, how was it? How did you get a room? How did you know your way around the first week? Like, how was it? What happened?
Oh, I think the first thing I did after I knew that everything is settled, that I'm moving, I went on LinkedIn and then just searched University of Nebraska-Lincoln, like people who were going to the school. And then I saw a few people, and then I reached out to them and told them, look, I got admission here. Can you tell me? So I just asked them questions. How do I get accommodation and all of that? And they will connect me to the person I actually met was like, oh, he is not in UNL at the moment. He's not in Nebraska, but he can connect me to someone else. And that was it. And I also went to the school website, my department website to see the students there.
Yeah.
And that was how I met like saw another Nigerian. I was already even speaking to him already when I got
okay.
so he was my like the person I was speaking with. And then, I kept asking people. I found out that there were a lot of Nigerians there. So they knew I was coming already.
Yeah.
So I already established that relationship or connection with them. So they knew I was coming. They added me to the existing groups.
Okay.
Yeah. So in those groups, they'll put WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Like, people will post vacancies for houses and all of that. But I was not finding actually. So as God may have it, that period, I think the department was able to work out something with the university, and they provided temporary accommodation where we paid like $20 per night. So I decided to opt for that because I actually tried to get an accommodation with one of these student houses, and I paid the application fee of $20, and that was when I realized that I didn't really like what they were about to give me. So I
Like shared room with
Yes.
other undergrads.
Yeah. No. So I said no. I'm willing to do away with forfeit the $20. Let me just get there and then I'll find a place. So I took the temporary housing, came there. In the midst of, when I arrived, I stayed at the housing just for one night. And then I went, that was the period where people are doing welcome events and all of that. I went to one of the welcome events. And someone said, "Your housing paying $20 per night. I beg, pack your things and come back."
Really?
Yeah.
An African?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's actually like a church community.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was their pastor who actually told them to come and pick me and send me to one of their members' house. And that was where I stayed until I found a place.
Really? Really? Wow. Like this whole transitioning thing, like more of a miracle.
Yeah.
Everything was smooth out for you and all of that. So how did you okay, what are some of the lists of things that you brought from Nigeria?
Food.
Knowing that you're coming for the first, so food like what? I mean, people watching us, someone also wants to take the same route. So like what? Did you bring akara? Did you bring egusi soup? Did
Yes.
you bring like all those things? Tell us.
I don't like trouble, number one. So the first thing I did was I went online. I think it's TSA or what, I can't remember the
TSA.
to check like the
Foods that you put.
yes, the things I can bring and what I cannot bring. Because people say, "Hey, you can bring anything, hide it here, put it in." I said, "I don't want problems." So yeah, I came with fish, dried fish. I came with egusi. I came with obono. I came with what else? Different stuff for soup. Came with dry vegetables that I know that I will not find here.
Yeah.
I came with um a little curry.
Crayfish?
Yeah, crayfish.
Oh my God, I know. Listen, there is no way you visit Nigeria home without crayfish. And it's like, yeah.
I gave it crayfish. What else?
Palm oil.
I know I didn't come with palm oil. That was one of the things that they say you
could
can
not
come with.
bring,
Yeah. I could not come with meat. I could not come with but I know people who have gone with meat, but I decided not to do that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the first time traveler, it's not advisable.
So
Okay, so how did you get transportation from the airport to your apartment the first day?
ISSO.
Oh, they picked you. Oh wow, yeah, that transport, that arrangement.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Now your first week, how do you navigate your way around the city? Do you have anyone take you around, show you do this, the bus system, this your department, this your how did you get lost, what's happening?
Yes, yes. The guy I told you I was in conversation with before I got here, he was really very helpful. When I got here, he was like, "Okay, let's walk around."
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was also the period for I was doing, the whole clearance and registration stuff. So with all of those registration, I was getting to know places. So and then with searching for a house too, I was getting to know places. So I got lost.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
I was in like Arrow Road 20, S Street, B Street activity they happen. So I just had to understand, like get used to it. Like okay, after A is B, after B is C. It depends on where you're coming from. So
Yeah.
I just had started looking at the signpost. Google Map became my friend. All of those things were weird because I didn't have to use Google Map in Nigeria and all of that.
Obviously.
I didn't even know it can be trusted.
I mean, someone even said that Google Maps developed a different map for Africa Google Map. Call it Africa Google Map. And this one is a different Google Map. Yes.
Exactly.
You are so interesting, Cynthia. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so
now,
much.
So you are now in a university, right? What surprised you most the first week you came? What surprised you most?
Well, I think it's the food. Because well, if you're watching my American movies back home, looking at the food, how interesting it looks. This thing is going to be very delicious. First bite, I said, what is this? So bland.
Which one?
I think, what did I even taste first?
Pizza. No, we have pizza.
We have pizza back in Nigeria.
Like
is all their
lasagna.
Lasagna. Yeah, I don't remember the first food I ate, but I know I didn't like it. I was like, what is this? What am I gonna be eating here? So I think the food number one, and then the second thing was I know that they're not so they're not like communal people, but I didn't know how bad it was. I didn't know it was as bad as seeing someone and just walking past them without doing anything. I'm like, wow. Even when I say hi,
and you come outside and there's no one on the streets.
exactly. And there was this weird smile, like people used to give if you pass them. I'm like, what that thing?
As not even everybody is doing. I don't know. What are you smiling for? Please.
It was so. I couldn't understand it
For a
because
long time, everyone
I couldn't understand it. Number one, if I say hi, you will not respond.
So why are you smiling? Yes.
I couldn't understand it, but at the point I realized, like, oh, I don't have to deal with it.
And I don't know, that thing, it needs to be studied. Seriously.
I don't know why they do that.
But anyway, so now you are in the department and you say you are funded, right? What you are funded? Funded. Okay. So what must you do? How does funding work? Do you have to work? Do you have to do anything to get your funding?
It starts from the application.
No, like so okay, I understand. But once you're in a department, they are giving you that money. Is there any work, anything that you do anything? Or you just go to school where you are paid? Or there's something that you do to get that money?
You have to work.
Like so what kind of work do you do?
Okay, for me, when I came in, I was posted to work at the archive, like a digital archive, and then work as a research assistant to a professor. So I was doing two jobs.
Okay.
Yeah. So working in the archive, it's another story on its own. But I came in, I was so open about it that I don't know anything about this, but I'm interested in it. I really want to learn it. And they said, okay, we'll show you everything and we believe you'll pick up from there. So that was it. I was working in the archive. What we do is transcribing, encoding, and all of that. So that was the job I was doing. And then for the other part, like working as a research assistant, the professor I was working with has like a platform, a digital platform where he puts up different things. So I contributed to the platform. And so they will just tell you what, if they assign you to a place, you see what the place is doing, they assign you a job or a task, and just do that. So yeah, you have to work.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So as part of your assistantship, do you teach?
I taught in my second year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you teach in Nigeria before coming? Did you ever teach?
Yeah, I did. Not like in a university, but so my teaching journey is sort of like I first of all started as back in Nigeria. I do tutorials.
Okay.
I teach my classmates.
Yeah. That's the Odogu levels. Remember those chats that we had among us at school? The Odogu levels. Yeah.
I did tutorials in school. Then after I graduated, I taught in a high school.
Private.
Yeah, private school.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what surprised you most in American classroom as a teacher?
It's surprising. Will I say surprising, or it was different from what I knew. Back in Nigeria, you wait, your teacher teaches you and you listen. Yeah, you write notes. And then after you come back for your exam. But here it was discussion based.
Yeah.
That was very different for me. Then as a teacher, I what amazed me was how I have to beg students. In Nigeria, you don't beg anybody.
Absolutely.
By the time they summer you zero and you fail, you so for here you have to pamper them. Oh, why didn't you show up? What's going on? What is there anything you want to, anything you want added in the class curriculum or topic? You just try to bring them, make them contribute to everything. I'm like, okay, wow, this is new. Nobody taught me or did this to me. Yeah.
Okay, so awesome. Now, okay, a follow-up question to the teaching was your first time teaching. How was your students' evaluation?
Students evaluation, they were like, they were nice. They were like, some students told me, we love how you teach. You were able to make us, enjoy writing again. Some people were like, give us more time to submit. I said, no, I'm not gonna do that because I already gave grace. Even the one I gave you, they did not give it to me. Give us more time. Then some people talked about how they didn't understand some assignments, what they were supposed to do, which was understandable too, because at the time I was teaching, we were trying a new curriculum.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like a first trial. So I didn't feel bad about that because
it was a trial.
It was a trial something. So yeah. So yeah, the first teaching was not that I was very tense because even that period was also and the climate in America was so tense, politically, religion, and everything. So you don't know what is going to start come up in classroom.
Yeah.
So your brain has to be working like 247 to know how to mitigate anything that
any bullets.
Yeah. So, but it went well. Yeah.
Anyway, so how did you? Let's talk about coping mechanisms. How did you survive your first winter?
First winter. Well, maybe I got over prepared.
You did?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
So before winter started, I started buying stuff. I bought jackets.
Wait, did you bring jacket from Nigeria?
I just got like a tiny, like Yeah, I got some. I got one, but it was actually sent to me from someone in abroad, so
Oh,
it was
boy.
the good deal.
Okay.
Yeah, so but even that one self did not even work very well in the winter period for Nebraska. But yeah, I started early. I started buying stuff early. Bought boots, bought jackets, bought warmers, clothes, and then I eventually got like I was gifted like a warm blanket, like this blanket that you
You could
plug.
plug.
Yeah, that really saved my life.
You did.
Yeah. So so it was not that bad, except when I had to go outside.
Yeah.
Right. So that was just the only period, but I had to learn how to calculate the bus system very well to be out when the
Pass it. Right on time.
yes, right on time, so that I don't have to walk and all of that. I also, connected to people just in case I miss the bus or anything, or
They can come and park you,
yeah,
especially at night.
at night. So those are those.
So, how was your first snow experience? The first time you saw snow?
I picked it. I picked it. I was like, so this is the thing I have to see.
Oh my God! Tell us about it. Like, did you take your pictures? Your first snow picture? Oh, yeah, yet to take
To
it.
be honest, I've not even done the main thing that I want to do. I want to make snow angels and
Like that snowball.
yeah, the ball, like the snowman, make the snowman, and then do the one that you fall on the floor and you just do this.
Papa, why did you come join the snow? My kids would have.
Really? I didn't want to. I was doing it, but I was like, people will see me now, or something like that. Or, I don't want to do it alone. I don't want to do it alone.
Oh, Cynthia, you have told me this thing. Okay. Anyway, yeah. All right. I mean, this has been a very revealing conversation, right? Yeah. So, the other day you were talking to me about like you've done 2 years. Your program was for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So you are just about graduating. Is that the case?
Yeah.
So now, what's the plan? Are we going back home? Are we staying? What are we doing? And what is the motivation for whichever choice you take?
So I would continue. I'm not going home
Yet.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, I'm not going home yet. So I would say it's either I start a job or I continue a program. But the truth is that I'm going to do a PhD.
Oh, you are. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Girl power. Anthills, we rise. Yes, we keep on rising.
So I know that I want to do my PhD regardless of anything. And the reason why you said motivation, the reason why I want to do my PhD is not just so I can say doctor something. No, it's because when I came here, I said I had interest in digital humanities.
Yep.
And I knew nothing about it before I came here. So it was here I did the whole foundation and all of that. So I got that initial building block. And I feel like this is what I really want to do. So if I want to build a career on this thing, I think I need to take it a step higher. So that is when I decided to do a PhD. Oh, like it should also be nice to rest, before you start the PhD.
Absolutely.
But it's a very dicey situation concerning in relation to every other thing going on, the whole climate. But regardless, I'm still going to do the PhD. So probably that's what I'm going to be doing next.
Promise us that once you get into your PhD program and you are settled, you're gonna grant us another interview about a PhD in America, right? Yay.
Yeah, I hope so.
So you kept on mentioning digital humanities. I mean, a lot of people are interested. Like, what is it about? Give us just one line. What is digital humanities?
Digital humanities. I would just say it's answering humanities question from a computational or digital perspective or method.
And what background must one need before they can enroll in the Digital Humanities program?
Well, I didn't have any background, so.
But in Nigeria, you studied
literature.
Literature, guy. Do you hear that? So what he's saying is that data humanities, the use of computational methodology to study any humanities program. That is it. So literature, humanities, classics, philosophy, religion. In case you need more information on it, I'm going to link, put Cynthia's LinkedIn account under this video, so you can contact her and ask her about all the stuff that we are discussing. She's a very good person, a scholar, and very good digital humanities friend, colleague, right? Anthills. Right. Yeah, that's very good. So, how do you deal with stress? I mean, you said earlier on that the loneliness and all of that. So, when you're stressed up, sorry, please, just to be nosy, are you here with your partner?
No.
You're here alone. So you stay alone? Guys, did you hear that? Did you hear that, guys? Yeah. Okay. So, okay. How do you deal with stress?
To be honest, I'm a crybaby.
You do?
I cry a lot, but I cry in the comfort of my home. So if I'm stressed, I cry. But one thing I do is I cry in the presence of God. So I just break down. But this is stressful. This is tiring. But after crying, I feel better.
Okay.
I look for good food and eat.
What is your best food?
I don't really have a best food, to be honest. I just eat what I'm feeling. Like at the moment. So I eat, sleep, give myself a break, like forfeit every other thing that looks like is the source of my stress. I abandon it for a while and do any other thing. Watch movies. I'm a cave drama fan. So I watch Korean movies, sleep, eat. If I have someone available to talk to them, call someone, maybe call my mom, anyone. Before you know it, I'm fine.
Wow, interesting. I mean, we have done almost 1 hour of conversation because, like, it's so interesting, right? And of course, people like you, we can talk to you forever, Trust me, because it's so. This has gotten so interesting. Now you said you are the dilemma, deciding between going to graduate school for a terminal degree or working or taking a gap year, right? Okay, that's fine. Now, there are so many people who are going to be watching this video, who are inspired by your story and they want to take the same path that you are on. What advice do you have for them? Before that, so far, from the very first day you applied till now, do you have any regrets? If yes, what is it?
I don't have any regrets. I don't have any regrets because I believe my journey was not based on like selfish interest or I need to show off or anything. So I believe my journey was it originated in God and is moving in God.
Absolutely.
So I don't have any regrets in it. So if I'm to give
Advice.
it's gonna be find let the motive, like the reason why you're doing what you're doing, be actually rooted in God's will for you. Because that is what gave me the conviction to do a lot of crazy stuff I did, like having no roots, tied to home country and the whole visa shenanigans and all of that. It's what gave me the confidence to move how many miles to a place where I don't know anyone. Because I had that confidence that the motive or the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is because God wants me to do it. He's in support.
That's the God factor.
He's in support of this. And so I would say to anyone, if you know your why is a very big motivating factor
Absolutely.
to move you. In addition to the God factor, I also knew what I wanted to do. So just back in Nigeria, I mentioned that I worked in the software development company.
Yeah.
And that was when I started asking myself questions like, how can this digital stuff apply to me?
Yeah.
I really want to know. And I was so interested in it. And I was asking people around me, they didn't even know it was a possibility to do something like that.
Absolutely.
I went online. So it did, that passion to learn about that did not die. And I was like, if people don't know about this thing here, that makes a job market for me, right?
Absolutely.
So I was like, okay, I think I need to learn this. And that was also another motivating factor. And that was what led me through.
Wow. That is spot on. Not only are you religious, not only are you intelligent, you are very religious and strategic. Like the way they say one. And on top of that, you're so pretty.
Oh.
So beautiful. And the icing on the cake, you guys, is that she's single.
You're
That's
obsessed
icing
this too much.
on the cake. I didn't say it loud. I mean, not to anyone. Anyway, Cynthia, thank you so very much for passing through.
Thank you. I mean, this was a very good way to reflect.
It is.
On the journey. Yeah.
It is.
Thank you.
And as you prepare for the next stage in your life, wish you the very best.
Thank you so much.
I wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Anyway, so
meeting you two was one of my highlights.
Oh, Anthills, we
rise.
Now, so what anyone who comes on this platform and answering this question, that the name of this platform is Anthills, we rise. What is that one thing that you think as humans we can learn from ants?
Diligence. They don't quit.
They don't quit. The never giving up spirit, guys. Did you hear that? Never give up. I mean, life is full of ups and downs. Somebody said on this same platform that the only time that you wouldn't have up and down is when you are dead.
Yeah.
But so far as you are in this life, going to have ups and downs. And so never give up. Whatever it is you need, go after it. And with the grace of God and God's intervention, we shall succeed. Thank you so very much, my dear, for passing through. Until we rise. Bye-bye.
Thank you.